Hey everybody, it's Elliot from Little Punk People here, and today I'm here with Samantha Mobley from Frozen Soul. And Frozen Soul has a new album out called Crypt of Ice that was released on January 8th through Century Media Records. I just want to say this album is so dark, it's so cold, I highly recommend it. Anyways, are you ready?
Yes, very ready.
Yes. My favorite song on your album is Encased in Ice. What does this song specifically mean to you?
Oh man, this was one of the first songs that we wrote, and it's very special to me. It's actually one of my favorite songs that we've ever written. To me, that song is about delivering justice to the people that deserve it. So yeah, that's pretty much about it.
How hard was it for y'all to get those incredible bass and guitar tones on your new record?
It was actually pretty easy for me on my end. My setup is pretty simple. Actually, Joe from Lone Wolf sent me a caveman pedal, and that's the primary pedal that I use to record. The boys have a little bit different of a setup, but recording was pretty easy for the most part, and we just kind of dialed everything in. So we got the tone that we liked.
Naturally sounding good without even trying. Love it. What was it like growing up in Texas? Do you remember your first metal show that you went to?
Yes. Growing up in Texas is weird. It's very hot. Where I grew up, it was really like a smaller town. Dallas is about an hour away from where I live. So it wasn't a whole lot of like metal people where I was at growing up. So I really had to like go seek that out. So yeah, it was interesting. A lot of like country folks out there. But yeah, my first metal show I think was actually Black Sabbath. It was at Ozfest in 2004 or 5.
What a great first show.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm pretty sure Black Label Society was there, and like Mudvayne and some other bands. I was pretty young when I went, but it was awesome.
That sounds like fun. Do you prefer the warmer weather or the cold? If there's a hell, would it be hot or cold?
I prefer colder weather for sure. It is always very hot in Texas, so I really like the wintertime. And hell, let's see. I think it would probably be hot because I hate the heat.
For over here, I actually, because I live in Jersey and we just came out of winter, I do not like the cold that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What are your top 5 favorite death metal albums of all time?
Let's see. Probably Bolt Thrower, Mercenary. There's one. Cannibal Corpse, The Bleeding. There's 2. Mortician, Hacked Up for Barbecue. Dissection, Storm of the Light's Bane. Dying Fetus, Destroy the Opposition. Is that 5?
Yes, I think that is 5. Good.
Okay.
If you could eliminate one bad thing in this world, what would that be?
Bad thing. Probably pedophiles, sex offenders. Yeah, like just nuke them, kill them all. Yeah.
I agree. What is your most fond memory of Riley Gale from Power Trip?
Oh, probably seeing them play their homecoming show. This was several years ago, but it was just wild. It was all Texas people. It was just packed and people going nuts. And he was on point. The whole band was on point. And it was just really amazing. It was a really awesome experience to be there. So
Powder
I like
Church
that.
always put out an incredible performance every time
Oh,
I
yeah.
see them.
Yeah, every single time.
Yeah. If it was possible to freeze your soul and body for 500 years and then revive it in the future, would you do it?
Oh, man. I don't know. I guess it would depend on the technology and the purpose at the time. Like, am I going to be a science experiment when they unfreeze me? Like, can I live my life? Yeah, probably. I'd probably do that.
Hopefully the state of humanity is good in 500 years. So,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
what's the weirdest tattoo that you ever did?
Ooh. Probably a Blue's Clues paw print on this guy's butt. And he was, yeah, he was actually a walk-in like 5 minutes before we closed, and him and his friend got matching Blue's Clues paw prints on their butt. So it was really awkward and weird.
I could definitely see that being at least a little awkward.
Yeah.
What do you do to feel better when life overwhelms you? How do you conquer anxiety?
What do I do to feel better? I usually play video games to kind of unwind, spend time with my pets. I have 5 pets. I haven't seen my family in a while, but usually spending time with my family and my friends. Those are all kind of things that help me get through when I'm feeling down. As far as anxiety goes, I like to try to be a little prepared for things. Like if I'm nervous about something, practicing stuff like that, and just doing that whole thing.
Same here with the anxiety thing. Making sure you're prepared and practiced. I have that same exact thing.
Yeah, same.
If you could have any superhuman power, which power would you choose?
Ooh, probably my first inclination is mind reading, but I don't think I'd like that very much. Probably flying.
Yeah,
I think that'd be really cool.
definitely to see all the nice scenery from up above.
Yeah, be badass.
When do you think the bands will be able to start touring again?
I am really, really hoping by the end of the year. Yeah, fingers crossed. We have some stuff in the works. It's not set in stone, but it's at the very tail end of the year this year. So hopefully, like I said, everything with the vaccines is going to go well. And then we can start touring again. Hopefully like September and onwards, we can start doing something. So we'll see.
If your band could play a show anywhere in the world and in front of any audience, where and who would you pick?
Probably, I don't know, Antarctica would be kind of cool to play. Like, just anyone at this point, like any of our friends, family, fans, I mean, anyone at this point, but probably Antarctica would be a pretty cool place to play, I would think.
Just do it in the middle of like a snow.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay, for these, you're just going to say your favorite. For
Okay.
Thing. Color.
Black.
Food.
Pizza.
Horror movie.
Halloween.
Choice. Book.
1984.
Band.
Bolt thrower.
And drink.
Coca-Cola.
Thank you so much. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Not really. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate you.
Thank
You're
you.
awesome.
Thank you so much. And once again, make sure you check out Crypt of Ice. It is so incredible. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Have a nice day.
You too.